Yeah, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is George. I'm reaching out to you guys all the way from Tracy, California. I'm a Nigerian. I'm a full-fledged Nigerian, and I'm a proud Nigerian. When I say Nigeria, I mean the very geographical representation called Nigeria. It doesn't matter right now if it is the eastern part, the southern part, the northern part. I still believe in the geographical expression called Nigeria. Now, let me go straight to the reason why I'm making this video. I'm making this video for two reasons. One of them is a kind of thumbs up to someone I really respect so much even till tomorrow. This guy happens to be an ex-movie star in Nigeria. His name is Femi Ogedengbe. For most of you out there who followed Nigerian movies, who have been following Nigerian movies a long time ago, hey, can you stop? Stop right now. You gotta stop. Sit down. Sorry about that. My dog is going crazy. So, to some of you who followed Nigerian movies those days, like in the millennium, the late 90s and the millennium, the early 2000s, you would know Femi Ogedengbe very well. He was our darling actor those days when it comes to action movies and stuff like that. Recently, I saw a video on the internet. Some journalists came to him, they interviewed him, and he granted them an interview. They realized that he was doing a security job, and they used it to mock him. Like they went on the internet, posted it, and were mocking him. That, hey, a former superstar of the Nigerian movie industries is now a security man in America. Now, I saw it, I was like, this is not a big deal. There are a lot of Nigerian actors, actresses, musicians back then that are here right now trying to survive. And the reason is very clear. The reason is what Nigeria has become. The reason is what the politicians has made Nigeria to be. So, Femi Ogedengbe came out with his own video trying to defend himself, trying to explain himself. And I actually, after watching his video, I was amazed. I was happy because he actually took time to do justice to himself. Because the intention of those journalists who actually came to interview him were to ridicule him. Because I see no reason why they are going to, after the gentleman granted them an interview, they used it against him. They didn't even talk about the good part of him. They went ahead to talk about him being a security man. Big ups to you, brother, wherever you are, Femi. God will make you bigger. I want to, in a nutshell, I want to I'm very fast. I want to say something to our people out there in Nigeria. It is very bad that you sit somewhere in Nigeria and you begin to imagine what is happening in other places. You begin to create figments of your imaginations of things you don't know how they are going, things you don't know how they work. I want to tell you something. If Femi Ogedengbe is a security man and he said he has done it for a little over a year, if he is a security man in a state like California and he's working in where they call the Bay Area, where they have Los Angeles, San Francisco, Beverly Hills, Hollywood, all of the stuff, he should be making nothing less than $20 an hour, a little bit more. And in California, here we get paid twice in a month. Every 2 weeks, we're paid bi-weekly. That's every 2 weeks. So if every 2 weeks your maximum hours should be, or your minimum hours for full time should be 80 hours. It is still possible for you to do overtimes that could skyrocket your hours to like 100 or above. And every hour you work after your complete 80 hours, you get a double pay or 1.5 pay. That you get 40 if you're working for $20 an hour. You get 40 or you get 30, depends on what they're paying you. If it's overtime, if it's holiday, whatever it is. So if Femi Ogedengbe is doing a job that he's been paid $20 an hour, he does like 80 hours in 2 weeks. I want to let you guys know very clearly that after tax deduction and every other deductions, he should be able to go home with at least $1,000 in his pocket. If that is the case, it might be more. It's most likely going to be more. If that's the case, that means in 1 month, Femi Ogedengbe goes home with like $2,000 in his pocket. $2,000 in Nigeria, let me check it by just a parallel price. Say 350 naira per dollar, which I know could be more because in the black market, dollar is 350 something, whatever, close to 400. That means Femi Ogedengbe goes home with 700,000 naira or more in a month. My people, how many Nigerian actors these days makes that kind of money? Also, I want to let you guys know that if somebody like Femi Ogedengbe has a status, like he was saying, his family is cool, his wife, his son, if he has a good status, that means he has insurance. That means he cannot pay from his pocket for almost every medical situation that comes his way or the way of his family. Here, every job you do, there is insurance. Apart from life insurance that is there, if the person dies, the family ain't going to be running around for money. The company or the whatever will just bring at least $25,000 or more, which will be used to bury him. The rest is insurance for your health and everything. In your insurance covers your family, your children, your spouse, and stuff like that. What about the peace of mind he has? He can drive a car comfortably. He can live in an apartment comfortably. He has peace of mind. He's respected. In Nigeria, we all know what's going on. So in a nutshell, I want to advise you guys, frankly speaking, it is far, far, far better off here. A lot of people will tell you, look, let me not lie to you. America is not a bed of roses in the sense that you don't pick money on the street. It takes your strength and it takes your knowledge. You have to develop yourself. But apart from developing yourself, you have to work hard. Now, the good thing about it is, which is why it is far more better than so many other places in the world, especially Africa. Nobody will ever make the mistake of owing you a dime. No employer will ever attempt to owe you a dime. As a matter of fact, I work in Amazon. I wish it is possible for them to try to owe me just once, one paycheck. There are hundreds of thousands of lawyers out there who are waiting to jump on that opportunity to make a lot of money out of that organization, if they dare owe you a cent. Even if, like, the states also have laws that restrict employers from doing some kind of funny things to their employees. Like, you cannot work for somebody for 5 hours straight without having lunch. If that happens, the organization is going to pay you extra money. It has happened to me. For not allowing you to go take lunch after 4.5 to 5 hours, they pay you money. Compensation. How many places, how many organizations in Nigeria has insurance? How many organizations in Nigeria? This video is not about me, but I just want to show you guys a little thing. This is my insurance on book. This is my benefit card from the state of California. I'm a Nigerian, an Imo statesman, an Igbo man. This is my California from, like, the local government where I live, where I stay, where I work. It's called county. County is like a local government I have in Nigeria. Now I have insurance for all of this. 2 days ago, I went for sleep check. I want to check my sleep because I've been working night shift for like 6 months. I want to check. I realized I wasn't sleeping really well for some reason. I went to do sleep check. I did not spend a dime. If I bring out my prescriptions, now you guys are going to see that I never spend 1 cent for any medicine, any checkup, and I do my vital signs checkup and every other checkup that I need to do every time. I do my blood test and everything. I check my health every now and then. I never spend a cent. I can bring all my health paperwork and show to you guys. You guys are going to see that I don't spend a cent. How many places do you get that in Nigeria? So you don't sit back there and begin to cast aspersions, throw invectives, insult people, call people sort of names for things you know nothing about. Even guys who doesn't have proper documentation here are surviving. They've done great things back home. I know a lot of guys. Health is of essence here. My friend's daughter was sick the other time. In less than 5 minutes, she was airlifted from here to a hospital in San Francisco with a helicopter in a matter of minutes. And she got the urgent attention that she needed. You don't die here carelessly because doctors are on strike. It's never heard. Doctors can't go on strike in America. You don't die here carelessly because of some bullshit, because doctors are not paid. No way. You don't die here because you don't have the money. People go to the hospital, give birth to children, and walk back to their houses, expecting the pay to come to their mailbox. Sometimes they never pay for. I know a lot of Africans who give birth to children, they never pay a dime forever. I've seen it right from New Jersey before I came to California. So what you don't know, you don't know. That's not about Femi Ogedengbe. The other one is, since this line came out from the mouth of Donald Trump, that Africa is a shithole, with special reference to Nigeria, I have never opened my mouth to make reference to that. I post a lot about Nigeria on the internet because I follow Nigerian politics very well. I'm very grounded when it comes to Nigerian politics. I've never opened my mouth to use that word to refer to Nigeria because of the love I have for the country of my birth. But do you guys want to know the truth? With all due respect to my country, Nigeria, and my fellow Nigerians, I can tell you guys that there are reasons why Nigeria can be called a shithole. I'm saying it. This matter, so I don't get people's nerves frayed. Now, I just told you how insurance works here. I just told you how life is valued. Health is valued here. How is it in Nigeria? My friend took his daughter that was bleeding to Uyo a few days ago. On getting to the University of Uyo Teaching Hospital, that's the #1 federal hospital in the whole state of Akwa Ibom. Everywhere was dark. Pitch dark black. Doctors, no nurses. The few nurses that were there were angry at them. They saw the little baby bleeding from the mouth. They were mad at the people that brought their daughter to a federal government hospital to get her treated. What do you call that? Will you wrong if you say it's a shithole country? What about what the politicians have turned it into? They have monopolized the whole thing. It's now an autocratic system. Nepotism is on the rise. So it pains me for me to go about talking about this thing. It's really painful. So Nigeria being a shithole is not about the people of Nigeria, it's about the politicians. Let's make this clear. We have great local content. I have wonderful people still back home in Nigeria that I respect a lot, that I wish they can have the kind of opportunity that we have here in America. They are going to develop. They are going to skyrocket. I've been to school here in America. Let me give you people one insight. That's why it pains me that our politicians come here, they enjoy the good life, they don't want to take it back home. Do you know you can study for 1 month in America, just 1 month certificate? When you get that certificate and go for the license, write the license and pass and come out, you will be made for life. What I mean made, I mean you can work hard to the extent that you can buy a house. Cars is nothing, you take care of yourself and your family. So guys, anything you can do, disappear, fly, jump, whatever you can do to find yourself in this country, please come. I'm telling you that. Thank you.